Let's have fun in a 4-player match. Streamed live a long time ago that happened. Also said in German, soll Janka. Okay, yeah. It's weird when you like have to talk English because of streaming. Let's see if Payada has grown softer. Well, I'm in last position, so I hope the game isn't too aggressive. So Genghis took the Colosseum. What else do we have here again? The Colosseum. Saladin, St. Pete's, Joan of Arc, Suez, Cook, Pierre, Bill Gates, Hollywood. Isn't Genghis also a rather aggressive player? Yeah, definitely. And Hannes as well. I'm really afraid, guys. Like 3 players who are known for being definitely on the more offensive side. And I'm in last position. Like, do you know the meme from Simpsons? Like, the guy chuckles, I'm in danger. That's how I feel. I'm the most aggressive? No. You can't let's say that I'm more aggressive than like Payada or Hannes. Definitely, no. Sometimes I'm forced into being aggressive. But that's not my usual playstyle. First 4-player punching us in like 2 years. Do I mind you sticking around? It's fine. Daniel, moin moin. Yeah, try not to cheat on us. Try to not look at our military hands. Moin Daniel. I saw that you were streaming rather recently. Sadly, I missed the stream. Maybe we can see that some more. Okay, I think I'm gonna go Confucius, which land here. Yada went for Roman Roads. Yeah, I think I like Confucius, which land. I guess the alternative is Engineering Genius and Aristotle. There is still a Pyramids. Maybe that's even better. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to push with Confucius, I guess, so that's better. You tried, but your laptop was barely capable. Yeah, with a laptop, it's. I mean, at least TTA isn't the most intense game for your computer. Maybe you should like put down the FPS or something. But yeah, streaming isn't as easy for the PC as recording a video is. Okay, so Piara is gonna go for Clio. I will not get the permits, but I will get the library. So no FPS like Weinbaum if he streams. Weinbaum also doesn't stream that much, but if he does, are there no FPS? Like, I think my FPS are pretty solid. I put them down to 30, like when I do YouTube videos, I put them up to 60, and when I stream, I put them to 30. I think I maybe could handle more, but then it's also a case of... yeah, I guess I could put them up to 60 as well. Alright, development of religion. I think I can... Everybody... No, Hannes can't take it. Okay. Oh, you can. There was settlement first. All right. So everybody gets the religion, and I think there is the Joan of Arc, indeed. So Daniel, how's the World Championship going? I guess it started yesterday, the new games, right? At least one. Really interested to see where that will go. I'm not 100% decided yet if or which games I should cover. I guess I'm gonna cover those that are not covered by you and Weidenbau. So I like the irrigation because of Aristotle. Could upgrade one, then I have 5 rocks. I would have enough for a library next turn. I think I like that. Shishko for 3 in the 3rd turn. Awful. Do you at least have a tactic? Like if you take Shishko for 3 and then don't have a tactic, that is always the worst feeling. I guess in 4 players it's more likely that some tactic gets revealed. Okay, markets. Can't disclose the information, right. The enemy is listening in. True, don't wanna reveal information here. So, Genghis, we have pushed 3 cards up to this point. I don't see any big military potential yet. Like, at least they don't have leaders no military leaders. Also, Great Wall probably won't. Oh, it will get picked up. Anna's going for that Great Wall, but he won't get the Swordsman then, I guess. I would think I deny them, or just the Knights, I'm not sure. Hannes takes the Knights, then I take the Swordsman. Sorry, if Payada takes the Knights, then I take the Swordsman. I also have 2 aggressions. I have tactics and a lot of pop. It's a defensive wall, sure, and it's true. And it's a wall, right? Walls can't attack you. Yeah, they could have designed this card differently. Like more complex, like while defending. I think if they would add it now, like if you would ever get more, they would add it in the current state, they would probably make it with maybe not pure strength, but like defending, like strength when you're defending or something like that. Would be interesting. But it's a fine one as it is. I don't think they need to change it at all. But it can feel weird having a wall help you attack. So I think I want definitely the Knights. I can finish this. Grab the Knights. Maybe also grab the Swordsman. I mean, it gives me another science thanks to Aristotle. I deny that from Hannes, definitely. And maybe from Genghis. I guess Genghis also has the Colosseum, so he would like that. So I think grabbing these 2 gives me more science, gives me good options for next turn. I think I want to get rid of the Legion. I have Knights, so I don't want to go for that. Yeah. And also to colonies, there's the cartography, and we do have sewers. So a lot of options here in this game. Planning. Craft, science, politics. Guess we can take the science. And craft. I mean, I need rocks, so I would like some rocks if I want to go for early military. But I think I'd rather still take the science. But did Payada ever tell us? No. I'll have to ask him in the... I never know how to write Czech. It's so bad. I know I play a game from Czech games, but I can never tell how to... Maybe... Nah, probably not this, but... Yeah. Czech. It's difficult. So Hannes, Genghis went for Joan of Arc, 2 PPs. Okay, okay. So that is gonna be a defensive Colosseum. Not the biggest fan of Colosseum and Joan of Arc, but I guess it's fine. Hannes wants a new leader as well, but won't go for him. Okay, stays with Hippocrates, who's not really doing much anymore. But of course he has his wand already, so Michelangelo wouldn't be doing that much. And then I guess I can go for the cartography. Switchkova with dumplings. I like dumplings. I guess it's like noodles, so it's Czechian dumplings. Switchkova. That looks really good. It looks relatively common. Like nothing out of the... I guess Czechia is like it's a neighbor of Germany, so it also has some shared history in the Holy Roman Empire, so I guess it makes sense. It isn't too different. The other is gonna go for the swordsman. Can upgrade one. Go for the alchemy. And he's up to 5 strength. That's the Bayada we want. Also, we are not the weakest, so I could push and go for cartography. Let's see what I want to do here. Go for the science, build the free warrior, go for knights. Go for the knight, 7. Go for cartography, develop that. That's a lot of strength, and I can push. Can we get punished for... No, I will push this. I guess we can lose the food. So it looks like I will be the strongest. I will be the most defensive player. You doubt that dumplings are better than Poland's pierogies. Yeah, I also don't know. I've heard about I'm probably butchering that pronunciation, but I've heard of those, but I think I never had them. Like, sadly, those like Eastern European don't really have restaurants in Germany for some reason. So yeah, sadly, I haven't had those. I'm not sure if being similar to German food is a compliment. That's true. That is true, yeah. Yeah, maybe it's like German food, but good. That would be the hope. Like, it's something that I can imagine how it will taste. I mean, like just have meat, a nice sauce, and like knödel or something. It's pretty okay as far as German food is going. But as I said, nothing too fancy. Who just played their turn? Heidenbaum. Okay, so Weinbaum. I thought like we have a game where me and Piada and Weinbaum are playing. I thought maybe Piada just played his turn. No, it's Weinbaum. So the Weiden tree is among us, guys. He is among us. Yeah, Pierogi once was quite good. Alright, alright. Yeah, I don't know why there's no like Eastern European restaurants in Germany. Maybe it will take some time. Like back in the 50s and 60s, a lot of Italians came to Germany, and now there's a lot, like the standard restaurant in Germany is basically an Italian. And you see that now as well, like after that came like Turks and Arabics, and now we have a lot of that food, like Döner and even more fancy restaurants starting, but not really from Eastern Europe. You have some in your city? Oh. Yeah, maybe there are some, but maybe I have to check that out if my city has any of that. Poland is Central European. Let's not get into that discussion, alright? I know that's a big talking point. In bigger cities you have anything really? Yeah, probably. Like in bigger cities you can find like specific restaurants, but yeah, that's not really covering a lot. If there's like a total of 5, 6, 7 big cities in Germany, and each has like one European or Eastern European restaurant. That's sadly I'm not in one of those big cities, like the biggest. Okay, we can put in another territory. We are the strongest. No one has pushed besides us. So they couldn't go for an aggression call to arms. Alright. Then I think it might be time to maybe go for Saladin. I mean, I also have to spend some food or something. Yes, I could. And then, what are the other leaders? There's not that many left. There is Barbarossa, but he's probably maybe gonna picked by Hannes, or Napiada has one. So I could wait one turn. There's either Barbarossa or Genghis Khan. Could do this, maybe grab the monarchy and the theology. Eleanor can be interesting as well. It's true, Celia don't have anything to push though. I guess I can go for a next turn then, yeah. Yeah, you guys convinced me. Prefer living in big cities? Well, I've never lived like in a big... It really depends on your definition of big cities. Like I live in a... Yeah, not in a small city. Like in a small big city. If that makes sense. I never lived in like Berlin or Hamburg or Munich. And I think I wouldn't be the biggest fan of that. I am a big fan though of border conflict. 3 rocks. But yeah, I don't think I would like to live in Berlin. Don't think it would be... But I also don't know, like I've never tried it. I think it could be fine, but I think I prefer the size of the city I'm living in right now. I really enjoy the city I'm living in. And to the point with German food, I think we have great food here. I mean, we have bread, Weihnachtsgans, superb stew, Wildsfleisch and more. Yeah, it's more of a meme. It's like Germans have bad food. I mean, we have some weird food, especially for foreigners. And personally, I also like enjoy Italian food the most. For me, Italian food is the best. But yeah, Germany also has some really good food, sure. Like the schönen Mettbrötchen. Oh, leckeres Mettbrötchen. I mean, that's the food that we are known for, and like everybody's like, you really eat raw pork? But yeah, it's great. But that's probably not that what you want to show off if you want to win any awards for best food. What cities like Frankfurt, Köln, Dortmund, Mainz, Bremen? Yeah, they're all relatively big. Köln would be too big, I think. Bremen isn't. Bremen is relatively small. Like a little bit bigger than the one I'm living in. Bremen would probably be fine. Or be great. But yeah, it's hard to say, really. Like, where do you draw the line? But I've never lived in those relatively big cities. But they're not that much bigger than the one I'm living in right now. So I think they would be a little bit similar, I guess. Okay, so Hannes went for that. Saladin has iron. Jana doesn't have iron, so he could still get iron next turn, maybe. No one went for Barbarossa, okay. Don't know much about German geography and demography. Well, it's fine, like Frankfurt, Köln, Bremen, they are the bigger city. It's like Germany is very spread out as far as the cities go, so it's hard, even for Germans, to draw the line. What is a big city? What is a small city? What is a relatively normal-sized city? Bread is, yeah, German bread, you can't say anything against German bread. I will defend that. to my death. Like, bread is one of the best things in Germany and no other country. Like, that's one thing we miss so much in Korea. Like, Korea doesn't have good bread. I think no country really has the same quality of bread. Like, sure, France has like great baguettes and they're fine, but after a while you want the variety of German bread. Okay, so what are we doing now? Could finally go for more science production. Go for the monarchy next turn, perhaps. Could also grab one more tech with Aristotle. I don't know if I want these urban growth. I have a lot of rocks at the moment, so maybe warfare. Can go for Eleanor. I guess then I can't get rid of... I guess I can get rid of corruption. I didn't grab the theology, so maybe I can grab that next turn. Italy and France have their own kind. Yeah, they have like one kind, and it's great bread, but Germany has like 5 or 6 different types that you can really enjoy. The aim should probably cook up some killer bread too, probably, yeah. I'm not saying there's no good bread outside of Germany, but Germany has the best variety. At least as a tourist in other countries, you always think like they don't have good 2 out of laws. True, no code of laws seen yet. Crazy. Ah, 2 of the code of laws on the last 3 cards. Rats? Oh, Hannah's opening the rats. I feel like it's 2020 again. Trademark move, yeah. Hannes, did you also play it or just open it? Would be funny if he played and opened it. Oh, by the way, we can't push with Eleanor. That sucks. What do I think? Yeah, true. Didn't even need to ask. Hopefully we get the theology. Does Payada need it? Oh, he needs it as well. Damn. Don't want to destroy something. Yeah, I think Payada's gonna grab theology away. Then we can't push. We are the strongest, can't push, can't get to our colonies. Look at that, 3 colonies. Just waiting for us, and we can't take them. Or can't win them this turn. Who has the vast? Oh yeah, maybe if he has the vast. That's true. Good point. He has the vast, gets good colony with yellow cubes, he doesn't need theology. Players competing for theology. All times have changed. Yeah, I think in 4 players it's always been a little bit better. First the reds and now the science reds. Damn. 5 science from Genghis, 3 from me, 1 from Piara, 3 from Hannes. Means I can't even go for a monarchy next turn. Oh man, who put in those science reds? Who put them in? If 1 card was played... No, Hannes played 2 cards. Maybe that was from Hannes as well. But he lost a lot of signs as well, so I don't know. And Piara, of course, goes for that. Theology doesn't have a colony yet. We could try an aggression on Hannes, actually. Then we have less chance to draw another card. Hannes, can you defend? I probably can. I could go for revolution here. Destroy warrior, but then I'm weak. Win city and destroy. Damn. And I'm not drawing anything. I think I like maybe the warfare. And I can defend like this. There's a lot of colonies in. And then don't copy the tactic yet. Ah, rough turn of events. I can finish the Forbidden City next turn at least. Now we will have corruptions, but I still have 7 rocks. Exactly enough, okay. This is a rough one. I think I will go with this. Not a fan. Okay, I guess I can push this one. We have another colonization card. That's great. That's really good. Crusades. Okay. Hannes loses sire culture. Dingus has a lot of culture already from those PBs. Gets one of those late codes. Now, not looking bad. Hannes can finish the Great Wall. That would really improve his strength quite a lot. Yeah, sadly we're not getting a lot of value out of our cartography at the moment. And then that... Yeah, some of these would have come out early and we would have been able to win them. Like the developed would have really helped us with our happy faces. I guess a lot of it comes down to that turn where we took Ilianor. Not saying it wasn't the right call, but if I had grabbed the theology in that turn instead, we would have avoided that disaster of a turn we had last turn. Hannes has a lot of civil actions. I guess he took strength from Saladin, but he could go up to 7. Yeah, I don't know. Does he have a colony now? Some of these guys have a lot of military actions, so let's hope that we can win the colonies and don't have to bid too much. So I really would hope that some people would start pushing a little bit more. We really haven't seen a lot of events yet, so these colonies are very slow, which is not good for us. So we will have to wait and see. Oh, he will push strategic. Alright. 5 would be good. 5, then we can win the developed next turn, hopefully, or the wealthy, whatever. Let's see. Should download and play Pokemon Sleep. I haven't heard about that one. What is Pokemon Sleep? Oh, 6 from Hannes. Ah, come on, Hannes. Now I'm not gonna do it. Really? Really? That's not fair. What did he... Oh yeah, he drew 3 new ones. Should I have gone higher? Maybe. You told me I could defend, true. Yeah, he definitely could answer, yeah. He definitely was able to defend. He didn't lie. Barbarians. And he's also among the 2 weakest, so he loses a pop. I think that's good. I don't want him to be getting too strong. Maybe this and coal. Is there what? There's no what, but I still think I need rocks at some point. Let's grab the coal, maybe get monarchy revolution next turn. Yeah, I think the coal is good. Weinbaum often bluffs and pretends he could defend. Yeah, I mean, that's part of the game. It is always like a big investment going from aggression, and you think like, is Weinbaum, a player of Weinbaum's caliber, really not gonna have enough to defend? Okay, I go up to 7 now. I won't have defend cards. Piata's 10, so he could take us, but I could still defend. So let's hope we don't have to pay 7. Okay, 5 is good. Stratum Robespierre very low, yeah. Genghis doesn't have government yet, so he could pick those up. No, he will just go for the strategy and start building on the railroad. He stays the weakest for now. There's a Suez. First we get the wealthy. This time it's more difficult because Piata would attack us if I send away anything. I guess I've just got 3, but I really would like to win this. Go up to 5 or 6. I can't defend against Piata. We have seen quite a few cards. But 6 rocks could really help me with the coal. Okay, 4. Means there's 3. Can't quite defend. Please no attack, Piata. Please no attack. So you can almost defend. Just 1 more strength would be needed. But the thing is now I can go for coal next turn. Coal and even rebuild one of those knights. So would go up in strength again. But it all depends on what Piata does. If he has an H2 aggression, a big one, this could really backfire. Like a spy. Spy would mean no coal this turn. Yeah, maybe too bold. Johannes goes for Kremlin. It's up to 11 strength. Piata now is thinking. And he also has Columbus, so maybe he wants to use Columbus now and not go for the aggression. Or maybe he doesn't have an aggression. That's also not that unlikely, if we're honest. Next, oh, he does go for Columbus. All right.
Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds. Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds.
Corbusia, thank you very much for the resub. 2 months already. Glad to have you here. Nice, could make it.
Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds.
Let's maybe go for some rest. What territory did he get? Inhabited, and he has the Suez Canal as well. Guess civil unrest works. Historic, okay, another one. Don't know if we want this when we can't rebuild then. I guess I can bid 3. If we keep the defend card, it would be fine. I think Piata wants it anyway. No. I mean, we need the happy face at some point. So if I go for coal... Can't defend. I need to build one army, so... Could go for cook here. True, that would give a lot of culture protection. A lot of civil actions this turn. Using 1 science to go for coal next turn if I go for monarchy this turn. Like the rifleman, definitely the efficient upgrade. And maybe the breakthrough. I think that's not a bad turn. Yeah, we wait 1 turn with the coal. But we have a good culture production thanks to cook. Next turn we could go for monarchy and coal if we still want that monarchy. We have efficient upgrades, so coal upgrades are easier. Yeah, this is actually a fine turn. We're gonna replace the sound with a sample of Oppenheimer. Yeah, I'm there. Yeah, maybe if I get my hands on a good quality sample of that sound. So 39 culture to 37, Hannes on 19, Piat on 16. So culture-wise we're doing fine. Rocks not so much at the moment, and science, yeah, science is alright. No, I haven't seen it yet, Hannes. I'm still hoping to, definitely, but still wasn't able. So yeah, I have to find the time to do it. It started just recently, right? I should still have time. Should stay in theaters quite long. Says the thing when his lady friend makes him read a Sanskrit book. Just record it yourself. Phew, I can go watch it and do the unspeakable. Film or record during the cinema. So we have a pop of science in here. Science-wise, we are, as I said, just fine, but not great. Okay, that helps with the science department. I mean, not with the production, but 3 extra. And the Dark Ages are already gone, or I would be worrying a little bit. Genghis has grabbed Cornwall, by the way. And there's a Republic. I mean, we could go for Republic. We have the warfare. Republic is 11, so 6 plus breakthrough. We have enough for Republic and coal. Maybe that's better than the monarchy. This goes for rifleman. 15, 17. Oh, and cannon. Hannes doing Hannes things. 19 strength. He wants to go for aggressions. So maybe Republic isn't the way to go. Piata wants to finish that sewers this turn. Can do it exactly. Make it a bit interesting. I was interested enough already, but thanks anyway. Giving us a little bit of a show. Even going for the strength with Saladin. Those are looking super strong. Yeah, I mean that Kremlin will make his civil action position even better. I mean, he's gonna be sitting on 7 and 4, so he can basically keep theocracy forever if he wants to. Yada's also not looking super bad or anything, but he's having some problems with his civil actions. He's probably gonna finish the sewers and then get more rock production, which is gonna be good for him. And then Genghis has good rocks, gets Cornwall next turn, that's gonna improve his position by quite a bit. But we all have to worry about strength now. Oh, immigration. Sad, very sad. That's very good for Genghis and pretty good for Hannes. Okay, Hannes Payada goes for that Republic and 16 strength. No sewers yet. I'm the weakest, so I kind of don't really want to push. I can go for coal. And 7 strength is not enough to defend. If there's 2 aggressions on me, it would be very, very problematic. I guess I could go for an upgrade on Rifleman and don't get the monarchy. 9 is still not enough. Could go for monarchy now. Like a knight, and at least have 1 more military action. Get rich land and reserves. Still can't defend. Not go for the coal. Guess I could go for knight and upgrade up to 11. Still not enough. I need more population if I want to make this work. I mean, I can still draw a defend card. Can the temple go for another army? I guess I don't need the temple really. That is true. Another army. For rich land and reserves. So next turn I get a big coal. I guess I have to play this safe. Being in last position here, potential of 2 aggressions. At least I'm not the weakest now. I still have efficient upgrade and rich land and reserve. So next turn I finally upgrade. I draw the defend card. Okay. That changes a lot. Or could have changed a lot, but that was too risky relying on that. I needed to at least be able to defend against Payada. I guess that was relatively easy, but yeah, Hannes going up to 19. He has ambitions. And yeah, using that population from the temple because I have the Forbidden City makes sense. The religion is basically only giving me 1 culture production, and that's not worth a lot at the moment. Not when there could be aggressions. No new tactics, sadly. We do have riflemen, so we have potential to increase our strength some more. So next turn, Ravages could push. Defense stabilization doesn't really make a lot of sense. We're always around being the weakest. Jinx goes for selective. Can upgrade one there. Pretty good turn for him. He stays on 12, so yeah, Hannes could try an aggression, but pretty likely. Oh, Hannes will try an aggression on me. He knows our cards. Still goes for the aggression though. But we can luckily defend. And yeah, we could have defended even without drawing the second defend card, so that's pretty important. But it's also really, really good that we've drawn the second one. Makes it a lot easier in the following turns. Yeah, we finally need to get up our rock production. That is very, very important. We're falling behind in rocks. Best part is that we have rich land and efficient upgrade, so that will be relatively affordable. Red Teresa goes for that. Okay, yeah, Maria, sure. Maria's always strong with this. Did go down in strength a little bit because he lost Saladin. So now we're relatively safe again. So we can invest all our rocks next turn into the mines. So that's very, very good for us. If Hannes stayed on like 19 strength, one defend card wouldn't have been enough, so we would have had to worry still. I guess one would have been enough, but if he went higher for some reason, that would have been problematic. Ruhr Valley incoming? You mean from Hannes? Or Ruhr Valley? From me? Oh, you mean, yeah, Ruhr Valley, sure. Coal and colonies? Yeah. Not too much science, I guess. I think we would need more population. Sure, sure. Is it called Ruhr Valley? I was thinking. But I guess makes sense. But what we would also need would be the Suez, oh, not the Suez Canal, but any canal. Like, the Ruhrgebiet is completely full of canals. But yeah, getting up the coal mines next turn will start to give us some more rock production, and then we can look into the future. That took our Suez, yeah. At least we still have our jobs. They didn't take our jobs. Okay, goes for pact with Hannes. Piata gets extra rocks and food. Why does Piata give that to Hannes? Should have given that to us. You would have preferred not defending us. You would have preferred that, yeah. But I liked keeping my rocks. Would have really, really hurt if we lost that plunder. So, a good call that we went with the extra army, I guess. Need those foods. You ain't gonna get those foods. I'm not the weakest, I could push now. If anybody gets too much science production. Maybe the Ravages. Crime Wave. I guess we are one of the two weakest, damn. Upgrade here. Upgrade here. Get a wave. Do we want to get the engineering genius? Probably not. Engineering genius 2 is sometimes hard to use. So maybe I'd rather take the urban growth. Could go for scientific method next turn. Yeah, urban growth seems good. Maybe better than the reserves. Yeah, so I agree. Like reserves are always so useful. But we're gonna build some urban buildings at some point so we can save the civil action. Okay, we do draw 2 tactics. Oh, 2 that Hannes would really like, I think. Having the sewer, having the Great Wall and everything. Now we know Hannes is bluffing. Yeah, that's where Hannes stopped at this strength and didn't try to go for war or anything. But yeah, the turn where he went up to those riflemen and took the cannons was really a little bit panicking for us. But yeah, him not having the defensive or the fortifications. Yeah, Genghis has a very solid infrastructure, and those civil and military actions are also very strong. Everybody has a lot of rocks. Hannes has the fewest. With 6. We have 8, 8, and 7. We probably next turn can get some more. First, we get the pop of science at 2, 5, 3, and 5. We weren't bluffing, you just weren't thinking ahead that far. Okay, fair enough. So Hannes now just has the 1 rock from Maria Theresa, not 3. Can finish the Kremlin now. Maybe build a Rory or something to use that rock. Piat already has cannon, so we are guaranteed to get the last cannon, which is good. And it is a hard transition into fortifications or maybe defensive army. But I guess defensive army is fine. We have the riflemen and we will have the cannon. I really hope Hannes isn't gonna take the meth. Because I want meth. But he's gonna go for a cannon, okay. Now if I'm one of the other, he will take the meth as well. All we need is autonomous to get rid of our primitive armies. True, yeah. There could still be more colonies, but yeah, Hannes going up to 25. Imagine you are like Bayard or Genghis and you don't know that he doesn't have defensive army. Oh. Iconoclasm. Does Piara... Oh. Piara opened that immediate first card, really? What a timing. Boom, yeah. Great timing. That is crazy timing. Like, imagine if he didn't open that. Would he then go for Bach? And if not, we would know. Good for us, though. There is a Churchill immediately. We're gonna go for him next turn. If he's still gonna be there, which I hope, which could get problematic with the cannon. Oh, Genghis! Ah, Genghis put it in and didn't even hit Bach. Oh. Genghis putting that there to hit Bach, and Bach being the only leader that's not affected. Didn't work out the way we wanted. Appropriate music, yeah, true. Very sad day. Now Bach is gonna go for these operas. And he's gonna deny Churchill. Come on, Piata. Don't be so mean. Oh. I mean, Gandhi doesn't save us from Genghis, but from the rest. I mean, and it's better than no leader. What are the other leaders we could use? Fleming, no. Malena, no. Mandela, maybe. Pierre, no. Bill Gates, yes. I think Gandhi is correct here. If alone for the aggression, Hannes can't really go for a good aggression on us. We build this, you go for scientific method next turn. Yeah, I think this is correct. We don't get the cannon, but that's okay now. We know the others don't have cannon tactics. He could plunder us. Yeah, I mean, he could already plunder us, right? Oh no, he can't, right? I thought about the old Gandhi, but true, 3 extras. But that's still okay for me if he's just able to plunder and spend all of his military actions. Like, you want to draw H3 cards. So that makes, like, aggressions already are very costly in H3 because of how much worth is in the military actions. Okay, 2 extra rocks for us, more for Hannes. Hannes getting a lot here. Hannes does not lack conviction. Well, at least for this turn we are safe, right? Which is already pretty good. I don't really see our winning game plan though, which is the biggest problem. I guess you have good rocks. So it would be really great, it would be multimedia, so Hannes is not gonna grab that. Piara has John, so maybe get the multimedia. And he's gonna go for an aggression, but not versus me. He's gonna go on Piara. Which one is it? NX. And it's successful? Oh, it's successful, so his inhabited. Ooh, that's costly, that's good. Hannes getting something out of the military is very important for him. And it's good for us, I think, because Piara gets punished. Straight for everyone else to beat each other up and sneak in front. Okay, I mean, this is a good start, right? Hannes beating up Piara. Jing is also looking like a candidate to be beaten up. Yeah, these patriotism for Hannes can be very good. And I mean, sure, if he finishes the Kremlin, he still can't go for war. Doesn't really have the science for military theory, so I think Gandhi definitely was the right move. It's better than no leader, it's still giving 2 culture. And it saved us from this aggression and from a lot of trouble in the future, perhaps. Because we're just so much more difficult to attack than the others. Okay, we'll finish the Kremlin. Use Pope, patriotism, build a religion. Still have to be a bit careful though. Yeah, you always have to stay careful. I agree with that. Please can I just get the multimedia? Civil unrest, Piara. Ooh, Piara's getting hit. First he loses his yellow cubes, now he loses 4 culture. And a blue token. He can rebuild the alchemy into an opera. But he would go down in science production quite a lot this early on. I guess he wants selective breeding. I guess he still has to do this to get rid of the unhappy worker. Yeah, they're just taking it left and right, yeah. Yeah, this big moment to shine. But the TTA is very good at like giving you good moments and then punching you down a little bit so you don't get too cocky. If we go Gandhi, we better be greedy. Yeah, definitely. We have like definitely a time window now where we should be relatively safe. I mean, is Hannes really going to try an aggression, which is not 100% guaranteed? Doesn't see that we have 3 defend cards, so we could actually defend. And Hannes, is he going to try it? when it costs him all of his military actions. Have I met you? Not in person, no. Unless it's on stream, that's the problem. Yeah, I guess now, yeah. Always interesting when the enemy is listening in. Okay, destroys something instead of... No, it doesn't want to destroy his lab. It also want an infantry. 23 strength. There's the multimedia. Do we push? Improve of culture, perhaps. We are pretty far behind in culture, so maybe just don't push for now. With this and another urban growth. I mean, there's a democracy, but urban growth here is worth a lot as well. I'm not sure. Democracy is also very, very good. The rest has to happen though, yeah. We want to go for the multimedia. We want to increase pop and build one. And then it's really close call. I guess we have a lot of rocks, so do need the urban growth when I could go for democracy in a couple of turns. We have a wave to defend a little bit. There's rockets. Can still build a multimedia next turn. I think that's the important part. I think democracy is too good. It's possible that he warp technology somewhere else and gets the science from military theory. Yeah, true, that can always be a possibility. Okay, interesting cards drawn. Ravages, Colosseum gone, that's could be good in the future that the military action is gone. Hannes is gonna destroy the pyramids. Piata's gonna destroy the sewer, so one more yellow the Roman road, so one more yellow cube is gonna be gone. Yeah, Piata even has a worse sewers now. He was looking super good for a while, but that Hannes aggression really, yeah, bring him down again. Okay, 2 revolutionary ideas. Let's hope Hannes doesn't get those, but I guess one is almost guaranteed to go to him. The happy face. Oh yeah, that's also going to be problematic for Genghis. He's just sitting on religion. And this could even be good for him if he goes for Mandela. Will make Mandela cheap, but he doesn't have a happy face tech, so there's 2 pro spots, and if he goes for Mandela, these will be high priority to get denied. Okay, we'll go for Mandela. Which is, I guess, not that bad for him, at least. Same as for me, right? Gives him 2 culture and a civil action. Could be worse. Ooh, this is interesting. Freedom of movement. Guess he could put the knight somewhere. Put the knight into the multimedia. Oh, and yeah, the Colosseum, yeah. The science and the culture. Yeah, that's very true. His modern infantry became a lot worse now. I mean, sure, he gets the 2 culture production, but it's, yeah, gonna give him some issues. Hannes now with the possibility to get 2 revolutionary ideas. I don't like where that's going. At least there's no military theory there yet. But I don't think we can ignore military completely, but we have some good tactics. If we get the rockets, that is. Hannes doesn't want the rockets. Piata, I don't think he wants the rockets. So they could Hadra of them, but there's also air forces. So there's a lot of high priority civil actions on the second and third row, like these revolutionary ideas and the air force, maybe even engineering. So is Payada gonna take the rockets or Hannes? Probably can't go for democracy revolution. Yeah, probably not. I mean, if every good card gets denied, then we can still go for it. Next question is, do we want it? I mean, we save 8 science for a full turn. Sure, we could use the freedom to go from knights to multimedia, or even we could even go from philosophy to multimedia. Hannes went... Okay. 29 strength from him. Developed. Okay. I mean, more science. Piata really wanted this by quite a lot. We have rocks, we have wave, we have population with this. And we can transition to something better. Like if we just get the rockets all in. I'm not sure about all in. Like, I guess the knights aren't really useful. The problem is what happens if the rockets get taken. Then we kind of have to rebuild this. I guess you could wait one turn and just not rebuild, because these guys, I guess Genghis can aggress us. I win it by 11, really? I'm not sure about that one. I'm very unsure about that one. Gonna stop drawing your tactics? No, I like having your tactics. Oof, yeah. Spectre Law made me do it, guys. If this backfires, it's all the Spectre Law's fault. Please, Bayada, give me rockets. Do one nice thing in your life. Give me those rockets. He didn't. He denied us a lot of things this game. As you do when you sit in front of the player, but please, let me the rockets. He wants the air forces. I guess we're going to use the freedom to go from lab to multimedia. I would have sent the warrior instead of the defense card. Interesting, yeah. Could have thought about that. It would have been another population. Still have hope that we can go for the positional army. But I guess if we get the fortifications, yeah. Rocket doesn't too much sense compared to cannons. Yeah, I still think cannons are definitely better for Payada. He would just be denying the rockets, I think. And his hand is relatively full. There is the Air Force he also wants. He needs to go for selected breeding and maybe upgrade both. That's 3 civil actions already. Air Force is up 2. Maybe military build-up. And then hopefully not the rockets but urban growth instead. Are we vulnerable to aggression from Genghis? Yes. And Hannes has 4 MA, yeah, but... H2 aggression plunder 1 was used. H3 we didn't see the plunders, sadly, but plunders would even be not the worst. So Hannes can only go for plunder. I'm not too afraid of plunder, exactly. Lemmings. Spy could be worse. True. These no rockets. No he's taking tanks. No air forces. No rockets and no air forces. Really? Very interesting. We get both those cards then. I can also play the industry. Yeah, this would have been a good one as well. True, Genghis could have infiltrate. Yeah, I mean, now we can defend, but we have wave. That's a lot from Hannes. Pray to Vlada for input of colonies. Yeah. I'm praying with you. Let's try to go from philosophy to multimedia. We will be missing one rock for two rockets though. That is a slight problem. Could go from irrigation to multimedia. And then that's basically it for our population increases. But we could defend against Genghis. Warrior to temple. Do we need temples? We have Bin City, right? I think this play is best. And grab the air forces and maybe don't even show tactic. Temple is better than the random warrior, but we can go for this good positional army with our riflemen at some point. And this way we get our multimedia, which is also really strong. I think I'm fine with this. Exactly, the warrior also lets me defend without showing. Genghis. Hello there, wealthy territory. I'm not gonna win this. I need the population. I would send 3. Genghis is gonna take this for knight. Nice for him. Yeah, I guess I could have passed as well, but for a warrior I would have taken it, I think. Nobody wanted it. So, food is an issue now. We have these 2 igloos we can destroy. But overall it's gonna be problematic for some impacts, I guess. He still has happy face issues. Yeah, he didn't get the pro sports. Hannes is still sitting without a leader. That is a big problem for him. I guess he can go for Marlena next turn and just for the tactic thing. Isn't great. Pierre and Bill Gates. I guess Pierre for the Olympic Games, but yeah. He really suffered from that iconoclasm. Military theory is there. Is Genghis gonna deny that? I mean, I'm also feeling a little bit confident with strength. It's just stabilized that a lot. Ooh, Genghis. Oh. Napoleonic army. Okay, okay. I don't like that Hannes will have the military theory, but I mean, we still know he has no tactic. Or relatively safe. There's one card from H3, the entrenchment, that he could go for. The rest is not going to be a good tactic for him, unless he gets the last tanks. Then he could copy maybe the Napoleonic army. But then again, we also have air forces and riflemen, so we could go for a positional army. That army was just dropped, but you have no knights on it, so you need the tanks. Refugees, that sucks a lot. I think that will be our warrior gone then. Or the lab. Guess we could also kill the lab. Yeah. And we probably have to do both. Warrior Sotos for 2000 years, yeah. I guess we could go for Rifleman. And then still keep him. That's the question. Are we gonna go for positional? Or are we gonna stay on fortifications? Did he get modern army? I really want the patriotism. Prosperity, that actually helps us because we have one food. That means you can destroy something and regain the population. Yep. Everything is so dangerous here. Exactly, it keeps building riflemen, that means he has no entrenchments. Means he's either, I mean, he's probably hoping to, or he maybe has the modern army and is just banking getting the tanks. Just relatively, I guess, unlikely. Easy kill lab, upgrade rifle, build one. Yeah, could be very good. And then we have enough for Air Force, so we could get one army plus Air Force easily. Democracy Revolution is interesting for sure. I mean, there's still the problem of aggressions. So I'm not certain. And still the problem that, yeah, I guess it depends a little bit on the row, perhaps. The other's gonna go for cannon, Air Force, patriotism. There's two pro sports, so I can't deny both of them. So they have H2 military cards. This one doesn't. Hannes has. Can I go for improv culture? I think I'm gonna go for it. Architecture. 1, 0, 9, and 6. Okay. Hannes might have infiltrate, yeah. That's the problem. Can we not stop them? Is that so? Actually, we can. We have one defend card. 38. Yeah, we can defend. If we do this, I think that's worth. Can we even get reserves? Next time we have enough for democracy, if we don't need air forces after all. And then maybe grab those satellites or efficient upgrade. I mean, for what? Maybe satellites. We have one defense. Come on, Lemmings, let's not see. Yeah, I wanted to, like, Hannes, I'm not sure if how much he's listening and all, so I'm kind of throwing around some defense cards we might not have. But good players draw good cards, guys. Good players draw good cards. Yada now being the weakest. Pero also, I guess he has military buildup and patriotism and Churchill. But yeah, time is running out. Belcher is very close. 87, 90, 91, and 67. Ooh, more strength. I will accept that. Nice. And yeah, exactly. Hunters wouldn't really attack us. I think we were relatively safe with 30 versus 38. So yeah. This point infiltrate doesn't matter. I'm not sure. Depends a little bit of if we get another round, which is maybe unlikely. Okay, Jing is building on stage, has reserves, but he's gonna lose one. I think 10 cards left. All wonders are gone. Nobody has a wonder besides Genghis now. And that's actually not gonna be a bad wonder at all. National Red Cross gives 9 from the colonies. So even if 3 stages get eaten, Hannes can eat one, Piata can eat one, we can eat one, the reserves. Agriculture. Oh, that's nice, he still produces more food than we need. Well, that's a close one. That could have been a lot worse. We would go down to 2, so this is not good, but also could have been a lot worse. Yeah, the tanks. Yeah, but now it's kind of too late, right? If he grabs the tanks, go down to 8 cards. If me or Payada are very afraid, we could just end. We get democracy next turn. That's gonna be really, really nice. Your point is we have 30 power. How much threat really is losing Gandhi? True, we did stabilize our military. We have air forces, so we could go up to 30, 55? 55, I think. Yeah, which is, I guess, beatable. Could be beatable, but it's also relatively safe, yeah. I could start a war if I get aggressed. That would be funny. If someone kills Gandhi with an infiltrate and then I can just defend, I can just go for the hybrid war. Would be super funny. I don't think I've ever seen that before. It could be a first. But we're not going to see it, but that could have been a first. Having Gandhi getting aggressed, getting infiltrated, and then going for war immediately. So if Hannes tries an infiltrate, we could even say we don't defend. Funny. Thanks for Hannes. Yeah, I think we want to end the game soon. Hope Piata agrees with that assessment and takes a couple of cards. Hannes did not take a stage from Genghis. I guess Genghis has 8 food, that's only enough for 2 stages anyway, but yeah, if Piata eats one and I eat one. Yeah, you already see it. I know. I was thinking theoretically before that. Competition isn't looking so bad. I think Genghis is going to improve that by a lot. Hannes by also a little bit. I think we shouldn't end the age, really. And Hannes can declare war and has 1 patriotism left. Can go for Marlene. He gets another tank and he can show his modern army. So he could go for us, go against us with the war. Hannes war Genghis. And Genghis has pro sports. I guess he doesn't have air forces. I guess he will get air forces though. I don't think we can gain a lot by prolonging the game. 6 of strength. Okay, Hannes now definitely has a wall. And that's a lot of cards in hand. Yeah, I think if I can, I wanna end. And with the democracy, it shouldn't be too hard. I mean, I still wanna build 1 stage. 15 cards. So has Eleanor, yeah. Would be amazing. I guess it's hard to draw more cards on purpose. Like, would be really funny. Like the Immortal Challenge and you go for Eleanor. And then something like this happens. I guess on average you don't really discard that many cards in H3. Didn't draw a war this turn, but you had one before. I am hearing that from your statement. A bit of culture is not won by us at the moment. So I think I don't want to push. Feminism, vision upgrade. Okay. Piara agrees with ending the age. Is gonna give us the option. Hey Poopy! Yeah, nice community match. I agree. Was a pretty fun one. We can go for democracy and Dome, it is great. One more tech from pro sports. Reserves for food and then build one stage. And then last but not least, we do end the age. Yes, we do. Deny the military theory. It's a good card for impacts, I guess. Was it spontaneous? Cause no pulse? It was spontaneous, but it was more like spontaneous because it was an idea from Hannes, and I said, sure, let's do it. And we want to do it 3 players, but then just 4 players joined, and we just did that. So yeah. I think when everybody is from the stream, this it can be a lot of fun. And everybody knows not to take too long. Usually I'm not the biggest fan of a problem when streaming and it takes so long. It's another winning turn from Bayara. We will find out. H4 will be now. How's the culture looking? 112, 123. Genghis pushes and Plop Harmony, that's really bad for us. 16, 16, 16, 12. Okay, okay, that's not quite as bad. Genghis now gets a lot from the Red Cross. So does Genghis have the best position? Or is it Payana? Depends a lot on the impacts. Did we draw any useful ones? Strength. Actually, that's not necessarily a bad one. We have a lot of rocks. Yeah, could be useful. And actually we can destroy the farm next turn. Impact of Agriculture is out and Harmony is out. So the farm can't possibly give us any impact. Variety. There's variety, I guess. If we push, Industry could be out, then we could destroy the Industry. Unless by the Grass Payada, true. I'm just gonna finish the Red Cross. 156 plus 11 plus 12, 168. Oh, balance. Yeah, I forgot about balance and variety first. Yeah, true. I need to keep the farm. Variety counts units, buildings, and blue text only. Is that so? I mean, usually you have both farm and the other unit, each type of urban building and special tech. True, I didn't know that. I thought variety also counted irrigation and coal, but I guess they assumed you always had those. Very interesting. And indeed, 7 culture stolen by Hannes. 67 strength from him now. He finally gets his tactic. But too little too late. 120 culture from him. I still think I can play the input of strength. Get ahead of Genghis. BGA, you have to manually calculate impacts. Yeah. Okay, now balance is also out. Only 4 from us. Yeah, it's super hard to catch up with Genghis. Where did he get all that culture? I guess he was the only one with an H3 wonder. And he had the early protection from the printing presses and then wasn't really ever punished. Payada was punished a little bit. He was looking super strong during H2. Genghis never was punished and didn't have to invest too much into military. So yeah, that's why he is doing so well. Now farms are useless. Yeah, now those can be destroyed. Piata shouldn't have ended the age. Well, I ended the age technically, but how could have Piata profited from that? I guess if Hannes went versus Genghis with the war, sure, then Piata would have profited. And I guess Piata has tanks, has air forces and military build-up, so it would have been hard to go for war on Piata. But Hannes couldn't punish Genghis when Genghis was having happiness issues. Yeah, true. Yeah, and for Hannes, a pretty rough game with the tactics, I guess. Was super strong at the beginning of H2 with the Great Wall, but then us destroying all of the tactics is problematic. The other's gonna have computers, so there's a bit of science, I guess. 6, 3, and 7. So we have science. Okay, this can only be science. Architecture's out. So that's good for us versus Genghis, but bad versus Piata. We're definitely gonna go for that of strength and become stronger than Piata. Competition is not good. So what are we gonna do? Endowment is gonna be nice. And then we want to get stronger. We said the farm was useless. 38, and then we need destroy one mine. Oh, but there's industry. Guess we can destroy a lab. No, we need that for science. And it has to be the mine, and we have to hope. I guess I can go pro sports. It's good for a lot of impacts, like happiness. And then, yeah, let's hope that we open the industry first here. Hey, Genghis. I think it's looking good for you. Piata wanted to end the age. He's trying to win. Industry, nice. That's very good for us. That's very good for us. Then we have the endowment. We have pro sports. This one gets destroyed. I guess this even makes more sense, right? Instead of the extra rocket because of happiness. Yeah, this makes a lot of sense. And then yeah, we can't really do much else. Not the lab. Coal. Oh, right, the coal. Good catch, yeah. That's why we wanted to open the industry now. So coal gone. We could destroy another coal, right? And go for variety. Yeah, I think this is the best then. We are stronger than Piata. We have more science protection than Genghis and Hannes. Alright, let's do it. Temple is better than knights? True that. One culture saved. Alright, let's see the results here. Science 5, 15, 10, and 0. It is pretty close here. Culture 5, 10, 15. Almost catching Piata. Those were the two ones we knew of. Happiness 14, 14, 16. We almost have Piata here. Progress 10. We have a good progress, right? 14, 10. Oh, we didn't have such a good progress. Sad. 10. Variety 16, 16, 16. Last impact. Strength 0, 5, 10. Oh, come on. Really? This close? Damn. Jingus was right. It was really, really close. 238, 36, 35. Wow. And 179. So also, yeah. So I guess, yeah, Piotr was not super wrong in ending the age there. Being this close. Yeah, wow. Wow, wow, wow. What a great game. I enjoyed that a lot. Hope you guys did as well, the ones playing and the ones watching this. Yeah. Congrats to Jingus and Payana beating us here. Don't think there was anything to do at the end. Yeah, that we had it worse. Thought we had a better progress. Sadly, we had warp and cartography, but both of them not super high. So yeah, well done Jingus, well done Payada, well done me and Hannes as well, giving a great game, being unfortunate with the war and everything, not working out the way he wanted. But indeed, what a great game to play, and I hope also to watch. So thank you guys very much for playing. Thank you for watching. This will be all for today. Hope you guys had fun. See you guys next time, and yeah, catch you another time. Bye.